I think we can all agree that lighting for videos is the worst part. It's seriously the devil. It's hard to do, it's inconsistent, and it's expensive if you want to do it with like nice camera equipment or nice lighting, and not everybody has that. So this week, I'm shooting it on my phone to show you that there are really easy ways to have great lighting. It'll take your videos to the next level. That's this week on How to Radio. First thing I'm going to show you is what I'm working with on a daily basis. Every week, this is how I light my videos. I got one softbox. That's it. One light, one softbox, and I'll explain what that is in one of the tips. But that's all it really takes to light a video decently. I do have a nice DSLR that I use that I can adjust the settings for, so that makes it a lot easier. And then as far as the lights in the room, this little blue light is just one little light like this. This one was 80 bucks. So, worth it, by the way, if you want one. And then these over here are just little dome lights. I don't recommend, they don't light anything. Looks terrible. So when you first go to light yourself in any room that you get into, the first thing you need to do is turn off all the lights. So I've turned off all the lights, including my softbox, and this is just the window that's cracked lighting me, but your phone is so good nowadays that it brings up everything. And so this looks pretty damn good. Now I'm gonna turn on the softbox and leave these lights off. And so now I have a consistent light that's on my face that won't like, I don't know what that's called, but it sucks and it's always noticeable. This softbox, less than 50 bucks. You just get one with a little stand. I'll link it in the description below. It's an easy investment for something like this. Like again, I'm shooting this all on my phone. Use the lights you have in the room, like windows like this, to your advantage by facing the window, not away from the window. This is me facing the window. Can you notice the difference on how crisp this picture is? I've only got the blinds half open because I don't want to let too much sunlight in. If you let too much in, you're gonna be blown out. So this with lighting is what you're trying to achieve. You're trying to achieve this look artificially because sunlight is your best light. Just to make it look a little more cinematic, you want to light yourself on a 45-degree angle. So I've got the window here, but I'm not directly in front of the window. Do you see how flat everything is when I'm facing the window directly? But when I turn, you get some shadow on this side. Creates a little, gets rid of the fat a little bit, you know? You also don't want to be directly against the wall. See these little shadows that you get here? It's distracting, it's hard to edit, but what you can do is something really simple. You just step forward. Gives you a little separation. The farther you can go, the better. And now there's some depth. So there's the background, then there's you, and it looks good. One of the bad things about using sunlight is inconsistency. Like right now, it's a lot brighter than it was a second ago. And as clouds pass through, it'll dim, it'll get bright, and then you have like that adjustment happening on your phone where it's automatically adjusting to the light. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks terrible. So that's where you go to buying a light. And you don't have to buy anything expensive. I own one box light right here. It's a little soft box. Inside is the light. It shoots it on there and it softens the light. So it feels like it's like a cloudy day outside as opposed to having harsh light. Here's the difference between getting direct light and soft light. So I'm being lit by the softbox with no like cover in front of it. So you can see like little blown out parts here. I'm pretty like white. And to fix that, you just put the little diffuser in front of it. Now I'm in the same exact spot, but the diffuser's on and now everything's a little more evenly lit, a little softer. There's no like really bright spots. So when I bought the softbox, it came with one of these lights. And this light, because it's so cheap, is just bright or off. Like those are your options. And sometimes bright is too much. And so I just went to Home Depot and got one of these. This is a app controlled light bulb. It goes all different temperatures, it goes all different colors, and I can adjust the brightness on it. It was 20 to 30 bucks, depending on which one you get. But this has saved everything. So now I can adjust the lighting and I don't have to pay like $500 for one of those lights that can do it. I got 20 bucks and a softbox. That's it. One of the things that really tripped me up when I was starting out is temperature. Each light has its own temperature and it can make you look hideous or great. The lower the number, the more orange it is, and the higher the number, the more white or blue it is. What you're trying to go for is daylight, which is around 5,000, I believe, Kelvin. So it's 5,000 K. If you look at lights, when you go to buy your own lights, you can see, what the temperature is. If it ranges from this to this, you probably want to go for 6,000 Kelvin. Right now, facing the sun, it looks terrible. It's great. I'm blown out, my eyes are squinty. But if I go this way, it's even worse. So how do I fix it? If I'm out on a remote, how do I look good? It's actually a really easy fix. Just find some shade and shoot your video there. So those are my easy tips on lighting. Again, it's just one of the most difficult things to get good at. So if you're having trouble, don't feel bad. It's just something that's gonna take time. I still suck at lighting and I feel like I know everything. I just can't seem to get it right. So I'm doing my best, you do your best, and that's all that matters. Be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every week, and if you have any questions, reach out to me on my Instagram @NerdyNick. Thanks for watching.